What if I told you that according to Jewish wisdom, the Torah existed before the world itself, before the stars, before time, before humanity? There was something already in place. But how is that even possible? And more importantly, what does that mean for your life today? Stay with me, because this ancient idea reveals a shocking truth about purpose, destiny, and why you are here. In the wisdom of Israel, we encounter a fascinating parable, the heritage of the unborn prince. At first, it sounds mysterious, an inheritance given to someone before they are even born. But this story holds one of the deepest concepts in Jewish thought, that the Torah is not just a book, it is a blueprint of existence. Imagine a king. He is wise, powerful, and far-seeing. Before his son is even born, he prepares a great inheritance for him. Not just wealth, but guidance, a structure, a path to live by. So that when the prince finally enters the world, he will not be lost. The prince represents humanity. The king represents God. And the inheritance represents the Torah. This is the first and most powerful idea. The Torah existed before the world because purpose existed before creation. Think about that. Nothing in this world is random. Everything is part of a design. In modern thinking, we often believe first we exist, then we create meaning. But this teaching flips that idea completely. It says meaning comes first, existence follows. You are not here by accident. Your life is not random. There is a purpose already embedded in existence itself. Many people misunderstand the Torah. They think it is just a religious book, a set of rules, an ancient text. But in Jewish wisdom, it is much more. It is a guide to life, a moral framework, a map of reality itself. Imagine an architect. Before building a house, he creates a blueprint. The blueprint comes first, the building comes after. In the same way, the Torah is the blueprint. The world is the building. If the Torah is the blueprint, then life is about aligning with it. Imagine building a house without following the design. What happens? The structure becomes unstable. Things don't fit. Eventually, it collapses. The same is true for life. When people ignore moral and spiritual principles, they experience confusion, conflict, collapse. This is where the parable becomes personal. You are the prince, born into a world that already has meaning, already has structure, already has guidance. Will you follow it or ignore it? Modern culture often says, create your own truth. But this teaching says something different. Truth is not invented, it is discovered. The prince does not create his inheritance, he receives it. In the same way, wisdom is something we inherit from tradition, experience, divine guidance. Now, here's something important. This teaching does not mean you are controlled. It means you are guided. Real freedom is not doing anything you want. It is knowing what leads to life and choosing it. Look at the world today. People have more freedom than ever before, but also more confusion, more anxiety, more lack of purpose. Because freedom without guidance leads to emptiness.
The Torah existed before the world because life was never meant to be random. It was meant to be meaningful, purposeful, directed. So the next time you ask, "Why am I here?" remember this: the answer existed before you did. You are not just living life. You are stepping into a story that began long before you. A story with meaning, a story with direction. And the question is, will you live as the prince who ignores his inheritance, or the one who embraces it? In the next part of this series, we will explore another powerful teaching from the wisdom of Israel and uncover what it reveals about human nature, wisdom, and the deeper structure of reality. Make sure you don't miss it, because each step brings you closer to understanding the truth.